apa? Kok bisa? Right.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone at Zoom, and hello to audience on Facebook Live. I'm Wawa Ramawati from University Tunku Abdul Rahman, the moderator for tonight's talk. So welcome to Bamboo Talk Series Week 4. This talk series is organized by UTA or University Tunku Abdul Rahman and PAM, Malaysian Institute of Architects, and MASA, Malaysia Architecture Student Alliance, also supported by Malaysian Bamboo Society. This talk series, this talk series is organized in conjunction of the 2021 Architectural Design and Construction of Bamboo, Malaysia level competition. Some bamboo experts from Malaysia and Indonesia are invited as the speakers. We hope it will inspire our students to produce amazing work for the competition. Let me explain briefly about this competition. It is international competition. It has been organized for a few years. It is called 2021 Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area Association of Southeast Asian Nation or ASEAN International College Design and Construction Competition. The theme for this year, Yuan Yi, Chuan Tong, Qi Yi, or in English, originated from traditional techniques and art. So for students in Malaysia, you can get some design inspiration from art, traditional art of Nusantara. So you can promote and bring our beautiful culture to China this time. Yeah. This competition are open for all university students, not only architecture, but also art students, engineering students, and other fields. Yeah. Hope you can represent Malaysia and bring the first winner trophy this year. Not only you will receive thousands of ringgit for the prize, but your work will be built among other students' works from around the world at the Nansha Bird Park, Guangzhou, China. Okay, back to our talk tonight. Yeah, allow me to introduce our speaker. This passionate architect has spent the last 5 years designing resorts, villas, and other buildings across Java, Bali, Lombok, Indonesia. Among his creation is the famous Green School located in Bali. Yeah, the international school which creates the future leaders for a greener world. It was then when he worked with PT Bambu, a design and construction company. His days at PT Bambu had given him confidence to fly solo. Since then, he spread his wings, working on several projects under his own studio, with the last project currently a resort in Bintan Island. So without further ado, let's give the stage for this young, emerging bamboo architect, a master manipulator for everything bamboo, and the bamboo warrior. Oh, wow, so many. Uh, so welcome to the forum, Effan Adhiwira, all the way from Bali. Good
All the way from
evening, Mas
Bali.
Effan.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it has been long years, yeah, from the last time I met you and visited your bamboo buildings. I think it is
Exactly. Yeah.
the spa and restaurant in Bali, yeah? Very
Yeah, that's our first project. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, very
You should come
impressive.
again. There's many more. Yeah.
Very impressive design. I love it. How is Bali now, Mas Effan?
Bali, kind of like half lockdown, like not open yet to everybody from the outsides, but then inside
Yeah,
here we are getting ready for welcome all of you come to Bali.
yeah, too bad. It happens everywhere, yeah. So we
It's
have
happen
to be
everywhere.
so
Yeah.
patient. Hope I can see you again and see your works. Okay, anyway, thank you for your sharing your time tonight. Yeah, okay. I think everyone here, same like me, cannot wait to see your projects and your latest
Okay.
projects. Yeah, so everyone, yes, he is Mas Effan from Bali. Mas, you can start your presentation now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you again, everyone that's already joined this Zoom meeting. It's been a while, not sharing our stories. So again, I'm Effan Adhiwira. I'm an architect based in Bali, Indonesia. I need to little bit the disclaimer that in the poster I have the ER in the front, which is actually I don't have it, not yet have it. So I'm just Effan Adhiwira. Don't have any predicates yet, but it's okay. I mean, for Indonesian Institute of Architects to make sure that I'm not having the ER in the front. And yeah, and actually I've been working solo more than 10 years. 5 years I've been working for the Green School. So yeah, in this presentation I will show you, but mostly I will tell the story about my journey learning bamboo, experiencing bamboo. So you will, I hope then after that you will understand where I stand for and where I get my manipulation skill or something that Bu Awa says. It also tell about where's my background, where I get the knowledge, and then where we will go next with the bamboo. So as these presentations, some people call me the bamboo warrior. So I will say, yeah, why not just become the title. So that's my life experience with bamboo. And then how I met with the bamboo. Before I met with bamboo, I worked for the German company, really knocked down precise detail, something like this, ship it everywhere in the world. I finished these projects in Fiji, close by Australia, and then as a knockdown company, we order extra materials. So this roof we have extra 2 or 3 pieces at our factory. So my boss says that, Effan, please stand this tent up, but with very limited budget. I don't have this kind of structures. They just give me 500,000 rupiah. It's about $50 maybe, how to stand the tent up. So, okay, that's a good question. And I'm thinking what kind of material, what kind of structures I need to make. So that's how I met with bamboo. That's how I realized that, actually, there's some materials in the world that really nice, flexible, and then if we are creative enough, knowing the characteristic of these materials, cross-bracing it, even they are small, but then they're easy to bend something. So I just make a preliminary design, something like this, not yet really discussed with the engineers, but end up, yeah, making something like this, and it happened, which is $50 structures made of bamboo, still untreated. And when I discuss now with my engineer, there's still a lot of defect structures, but then it stand at that time. It gives me confidence, like, oh, actually, these kind of cool materials that I need to study. And Indonesia and also Malaysia have a lot of these materials. Why we're not creative enough at that time, creating something like this? And actually, this is strong. It's beautiful, and it's cheap. Consider cheap. Consider effective cost. So after this, then look from the interior also, it's quite nice. And then after that, I'm working for the prefab company, which is kind of boring at the time. So in the art side, I'm looking for the new challenge. Like, why, if I build something, it's not that always square and modular. And at the time, the universe heard me, and then there's a vacancy of architects in the Bambu school, that the green school. So apply them, and then I'm joined them. I involved with them with their early stage. So before the school opened, with this bridge, again, I think this story, what I tell you now, especially for the students, for the competitions, it's more about the creativity, out of the box, trying something new, experimental. So I show you mostly like there when we develop the green school, we do a lot of experimental things, like this, the top end of the bamboo, instead of we throw it away, why we not making something fun, and then that becomes small shelter like this. And then the one that I proud there, because I responsible for the biggest building there, the Harrow School. I'm controlling the design, controlling the constructions, 3 stories, one of the biggest bamboo buildings in the world, I think. And then my name is there, carved there. If you go there and try to get the highest poles, and there's my name there. I asked the laborers to put my name there. So again, but then I'm working for a person, for a boss. And as an architect, I'm trying to be, how if I go independent? Now my independent side, a little bit the rebellious now. I'm looking for a new challenge then. So I thought, but then my knowledge maybe not that good enough. So I grabbed my savings, going to London to AA. I just grabbed the summer course. I'm not going to the master degrees, and then it takes longer times. And so summer course would be the ideals, few weeks, 2 months, I think. But really helped me to escalate my creativity. I really love these buildings. They use the local materials, but then creating the enormous structures. This is not with bamboo, but then they use the local wood and then creating something designed by Fry Otto, I think. Yeah, we do workshops like that, and we do creative things. I think it's really matched with now about the competition. So this is when I have 18 students, friends from different countries, and working together to create structure installations using locals. I mean, the spirits will be same. Even like in London, they don't have bamboo, but then the spirit of using locals, knowing the characteristic of the materials, that's helped me a lot. So this course is really good for me, and actually push my creativity really nice. I mean, this we built only with 100% local wood there. We know how to slice them and then making something nice tower with the lights. So the summer course, I think, is really trigger my creativity in my brains. So after that, I'm going back to Bali again to start my own company, my own studio, effstudio. And yeah, I just share some projects that maybe can help you trigger your creativity. It is also about the competitions. It's a restaurant in Gili Trawangan, Lombok, in next to Bali. Actually, the client asked me to design a restaurant, beach restaurant, you know, in the beach sides. Gili Trawangan, if you don't know, that's a kind of like party islands. There's a beach club there's a hotel next to each other, and then every hotel have their own beach club. So it's kind of competition. So for sure, the brief of the client said, Evan, I want to make something that different, something that unique, that people in the Gili Trawangan going to my beach club, not to my neighbors. So the challenge accepted. You know, I'm trying to do research. Okay, this kind of like beach restaurant they have, and okay, this kind of thing. Yeah, okay, we can beat them maybe. But suddenly I saw this one. Uh-oh. And it's not designed by us, and it's already done. It's kind of like green school style, and then but it's something this like this already there. So if I made something like this again, then we are the follower. So my clients don't want to have that. Even there's not one, there's another one like this. Again, same like what we've designed in green school, but then it's there, it's already there. So like my head start getting nervous, and then what should I design to them? But yeah, sometimes, you know, when you get stuck, you get really just throw away something architectures. So I saw this. This is my. It's not really my flip flop, but then my sandals. Like when I see it, you know, if you guys realize, this is actually kind of like a structure. You know, like there's three appointed structures with the two arches. It would be perfect if we can sit somewhere in the middle with the big arches, so less columns, so the people will sit there, can have no disruptive of the columns. Start getting, oh, how about that? And I'm start making sketch from that sandal, from that flip flop. How if we made something like this, the structure based on that flip flop? And yeah, and actually the rules in Gili Trawangan, you cannot build a solid structure, and the roof should be very lightweight. So I follow the rules there. How if we combine the bamboo with the tent, with the membrane? So we combine the flip-flop with the, if you guys know about the Wembley stadium structures. So we make arches on the top and then hanging the tent, something like that. So flip-flop with Wembley become this kind of buildings concepts, and our clients just like it. And then, you know, start making the models. We try to discuss with our engineer, make it still a little bit, you know, mix bamboo and steel structures. I mean, the style, it's space frame. But, you know, space frame, we need that space frame for 15-meter span, no columns. And then, you know, we make the design of the membrane too. But then this is look nice. Like our client is like it, but then we talk with the wind expert. This will catch the wind. So when the hard wind happen, your building will blow away as a kite. This is just dangerous. So even, I mean, like, you know, we study about the space is really nice. That's become the round bar really perfectly. Yeah, and then, you know, this is about the constructions happen. I don't choose the blue color, but the clients really like it. So sometimes, you know, we need to adjust, you know, and then because the blue is the identity of the resort anyway, so it's kind of nice, but it's like, whoa, stunning blue. Yeah, but the structure, it works. Space frame, 15 meters. This is, we try to already like put the membranes, but not in the middle one. And but then we do adjustment. So bamboo, because it's lightweight, so we need to make sure like the wind can go through, not catching the wind. So we make become kind of like fins. That's when it's open. It works well. It's eye-catching compared to the others. And actually, we are only one of the buildings that follow the rules. So we use the really lightweight structures and then lightweight roof and no floors. But unfortunately, this now is demolished because of the others. The others not following the rules. So the government cutting all. So no excuse with this one, because when I said we are following the rules, yeah, but then the others is not. When we cut the others and leave this one, keep it this one, then will be another issue. So, but my client said that it's okay, fun. At least we follow the rules, and then at least they already get the big even points. so it's okay for them. But honestly, I mean, these buildings brought me exhibit to Frankfurt, Germany at the time. So they are so pleased with these kind of structures. But yeah, I'm sorry if you want to see this one, it's not access anymore. We hope we will make something again in the Greater Rawan in the future. But this look nice. I mean, I like this. And yeah, I mean, that's one client. It's from Lotus. But you know, when we make one client happy, we hope that they give us another job, right? So that's Lotus in Greater Rawan, give us a Lotus in Candidasa in East Bali, small wedding chapel. So I think it's matched also with these competitions, small structures. It's small, but could be fun, could be really interesting. So chapel, triangular structures, really solid structures. But the one that make it different for us, I mean, the, what you call it in English? The rafters. Mostly the rafter is vertical. We try to make it the rafters horizontal. And we use the characteristic of the bamboo. If you see that, the spread out, that's only can be easily can be done with bamboo. I mean, if you make the spread layout rafter like that with wood, will be difficult. You need to bend the wood kind of hard. But then this we just trying to understand and trying to apply the possibility of using the bamboo materials. And this looks amazing as a ceiling from inside, that pattern of the rafters. And the one thing that make it more interesting of this project, yeah, we need to make a transparency in the sides, because you know, like if all roof going down, there will be dark. But in the meantime, also it's become a wind tunnel if we have a solid surface. So this kind of like fish scale custom made glass, which have a gap between of the glass, which is really difficult to draw and then really difficult to supervise when it's under constructions. But then when it's done, we're really pleased with it. I mean, it's really small structures, only less than only like 6x4 or something like that meters, but it looks amazing. And then in Indonesia, because it's considered semi-permanent buildings, we can build more than the retaining wall of the beach, you know, which is maybe in the other area you cannot build something like this. But then this is really, as from the sea point of view, because there's a lot of boat from Bali to Lombok crossing in the front of this resort. So this become icon of the resort. So everyone that pass by, what's that kind of buildings? And then I want to go there and take a photo. Like that. So the resort now getting busy because of this, and also few people want to get married there, which is nice. And yeah, this is the interior. So we try to paint the bamboo with the different colors to make it more attractive. And that's in the night. If there's no wedding, could be as a chill place, a lounge facing the sea. That's another project from Lotus. After we are accomplished the wedding chapel, they like to rebranding and refurbish the old buildings, their main building and restaurants. So as you can see this model, the cardboard one is the concrete structures that we want to keep it. But the roof before is very simple. like saddle roof, and then we change it with the bamboo roof, something like this. Because their logo is a mantarai, so why we not making a mantarai for them? So it's a mantarai structures, and then I just show the drawings details that we made for them. So it's between mantarai and I don't know behind, but yeah, it's this mantarai. So mantarai covering the existing structure. So it's old and new. As you see this one, there's like archery, but it's actually this is our detailed model for the truss, 1:20 scale, which is the what the guideline for this series of truss. So we make that kind of big model to show to the labor that how the joint and stuff. Yeah, and then this is when when it is getting almost done with the ceilings. We do a little bit parametrically, but then manually parametric, what we call it, because the laborers cannot read the Rhino script or something, but then we make the model and make sure that every single opening is slightly different and twisted, something like that, which is cool. You can see this is from the top. We use the asphalt shingles because of the roof angle is not that steep, and it works. It less maintenance, and then anyway, not much people will see from this. The guests mostly see from there. This is the entrance. We put the skylights there. So combinations with the old brick buildings and with the new bamboo structures, I think we just really get along together nicely. And that's the restaurant's interior. Honestly, we have a little bit fight with the lighting designers, not fight physically, but then these UFOs esteem too much in my opinion. But for sure, the lighting designers, they are also selling the light armature, right? So they just trying to put it a lot. I mean, just too much. But anyway, we have the win-win solutions. This is the number that we agree with me, the lighting designers, and the client. So for me, still too much. But anyway, everybody happy. Yeah, this is the other photos look from the insides. The UFO still looks okay. So yeah, it's not blocking our structures, but yeah, but it's good. I mean, the renovation is not all, but then it's affecting the ambience quite a lot. That's from Lotus, and then again, I said competition is about proposing something new, something different, something unusual, something interesting, something challenging. So we have the challenge for these projects: bamboo and steel, like Batman v Superman, bamboo v steel, something like that. So instead of we try and compete, we try to blend. How if we collaborate bamboo and steel? This is a factory. Luwus is the name of the place in Bali. This is really simple SketchUp. Actually, this really basic steel structure of factory, like 30 meters, I think, span. With the steel, you just easily design. But then the client asked us to the front portion of the factory, they want to have a bamboo roof. So they challenge us to design a bamboo roof, 30-meter span. So not competing. So can you, the steel 30 meters is easy. Bamboo, how is bamboo? So can you accept the challenge? And yes, we accept that challenge. So we make the models again. So imagine that the left side is the steel structures, and then the model that you saw is the C, that's the bamboo structure, the front parts. So 30 meters span bamboo structures, but we do it we play a little bit, basically it's triangular structures, like it's a truss structures, but then because you use bamboo, you have a opportunity to twist it, bend it, and then again using I would say manual parametric for that. You can see the columns there a little bit kind of like wobbly thing. So we still use steel structures for the floor and for the wall, for the facade, because they will hold a lot of glass. But inside, we use the bamboo. These kind of structures we made. So series of long truss, like 30-meter truss structures. So this is from the front. So in the front, we still use steel because the glass is heavy and then, holding a lot of wind load maybe. So bamboo will not strong enough for that. So we combine them. And again, these structures really organic. We try to get the curved bamboo and then bend them here and combine them with their, as you see, this is from the second floor, I think, or third floor. You see that series of bamboo truss we designed, a little bit melted somehow. And that's my stuff. The proportions with the big span bamboo truss structures. So it can be done. It's 30 meters. And anyway, why I confidence enough, because the roof is very lightweight. The metal roof is very lightweight, so I'm okay with that. If the roof is roof tiles, or that would be, I need to think about it. But then because of the roof, it's metal sheets, it could be possible. So this is from the front. We designed it a bit the front, like not massive glass, so let the wind can go in. So reducing the use of AC or something like that. So yeah, but then from the outside you will see really glass still, but then after when the lights on, you will see interior bamboo structures. I don't have that photos, but anyway, you can go to Bali and then see it in person, will be nice. And this is the boat wings, I will say. So that's another challenge. That's from our friend architects who designed actually the resort, but then he has a challenge of how to make an iconic restaurants. It called Cukung. Cukung means like the boat. So my friend tried to mimicking the boat, but then it's not work. He said that, okay, let's make it work. So we make the models. So we always, we're not, I would say, when you need to use other materials, yes, if for example, for the kitchen, for the bathroom, it's okay, they use concrete and stuff, I think it's better. But then the rest, we can use bamboo. I mean, we can combine with bamboo. So this kind of like, I would like the combinations between concretes, some steel, some glass, with bamboo, which is, I would say, bamboo and friends instead of all about bamboo. So bamboo and friends. But then the bamboo still become the main agents to make it the characteristic building. So the idea is like, oh yeah, another request from the guests, because this is in Nusa Dua, mostly a lot of guests from Chinese, Taiwan, and Korea, which is they love to see the beach, but then they don't want to get burned. I mean, they don't want to get tan. So they need to have an AC box while seeing the beach view. So it's compared to, American, European, maybe they love to being red or being dark, but then this kind of tourists, we need to understand. So we need to provide them. So our idea is like, okay, we make a glass box in the center, and then we put two wings attached to the glass to cover the outdoor, semi-outdoor dining. And then the shape for sure is look like a cukung, like a boat. And then we try to make another challenge like cantilever structures. So all the structures only centralized in the glass blocks. So the bamboo truss is overhanging, like 4 meters overhanging. This is when it's done. Again, with asphalt, this looks like a cukung, but then the one that I really like is this one, like that's glass structures in the center, glass with the concrete, while that two wings to both sides, it's overhang 4 meters. The advantage of this, so when you sit there, there's no columns. There's no columns bother you. It's like 180 degrees, but then you still protected, you know. I mean, you see like you are in the outdoor, but then you're still protected by the roof. And for me, I think, wow, it looks amazing. And actually the clients really like it. And I'm let me talk about the money here. I mean, they said their break-even point only in 2 months. I would say then, oh, I need to charge you more then. But actually, in other side that we love that the clients really happy with this, and then we are hoping to hear from them again to build another restaurants in their other properties. But then when we push our challenge and then create something that works, it's worth it. Like there's no bamboo buildings, like no columns like this in Bali. I think this is the first time, so it's kind of like a good achievement for us. So yeah, again, this view, so you still have a nice view, undisturbed view, but then protected by the roof. That's the interior. We still put the bamboo inside, so not leaving the bamboo only for the outside. So when the people eat inside with the AC, nice, and then still get the bamboo feelings. That's the bar in the end. Yeah, everyone love to see the bar. Yeah, that's a challenge for clients' needs. And now we have another challenge as the ego of the architects that invite us. I mean, this is one of the senior architects in Indonesia, Mr. Sony Sutanto. He designed a lot of hotels, and then he gave us a challenge opportunity to, Evan, can you help us to design a sculpture in their lobby design? Okay. But then the design from them, so they just play around with the 3D Rhino thing and then give us some weird file like, oh, okay, this is the 3D from them, right? Okay, it looks nice, but then how we made it, because we deal with the bamboo laborers, traditionals. They're not knowing how to use computer, maybe, or not using even like Rhino or a computer Excel. So that's a challenge for us how to make it. And then, but for us, this is the good thing. Why? Because if this can be done, it shows that bamboo and small bamboo, but then when you collaborate together, small thing collaborate together, become something great. The material is not expensive. The expensive one is the labor cost, and then the designer cost for sure, how to make it happen. But then, yeah, we make the models. I mean, not we, at least my staff, not me. I'm just asking them to make this. It's really a headache. But I mean, but then we got the ideas. This is dodecahedron. It's 12 sides polyhedron with a hyper in its sides. So they mix of them, and then to make these models is one challenge, and then to build on site, that's another challenge, because my staff should be every single day there for like 2.5 months to guide the laborers. Okay, these points going that point, this point going that point, and because this is really hard. But when it's almost done, it looks, oh, okay, it's kind of works. And then when it's done, a lot of people want to take a photos here. So for me, I would say the design of the resort is a lot of resorts doing the same, but then because of they have this stuff in their lobby, make it the resort different and make it stunning. So that's what we're trying to do. F-studio, maybe not designing whole resort, but then we designing, or actually this is Sony Sutanto design, and we make it works. Making something like this. That's the lobby, and then you see that structures in the center. Looks amazing. It's not that big, but then it's complicated, and then we are happy when it's done. So after that projects, our studio think like, actually we can catch up with that kind of modern thing in the architecture world. I mean, like you guys, students mostly doing the parametric thing, making Rhino. So instead of only in the models in the 3D, why we not developing really in the main structures? But then The challenge is the material is expensive, and then why we're not using bamboo? So we make another experiment with the hyper parametric thing. We have a chance to we get the chance to invited to make installations in Lampung to Baba. So we make a crown structures. So and then we introduce to the local people that we use whatever bamboo you have. No need to be this specific bamboo. That's they use the bamboo only like 1 or 2 centimeters diameter for the weaving. But it proof, you see that students sit there. When you weave them, it's strong enough to hold the weight of 1%. Could be more actually. So you don't need to have the big bamboo for that. While you know the characteristic and then while you know the design and you know to twist them and then how to connect them, and it's strong enough. And then they never thought that that kind of bamboo can be used for these kind of structures. So this is when it's done. We make a mahkota, tiara, crown, and then put some membranes on the top. Simple. It can be for anything. Could be for your dining area. Could be just for chill out. Anything. I mean, put the lights. It's really nice. See the shadow like that. And this even costs you nothing. I think you just like go to your backyard, cut the bamboo, and then it's enough. And we make another one. We want to show that bamboo are so strong, not only as a structure, but then you can walk on it. So we make a hyper bridge. This is the bridge that we make it before we flip it. So we make a really solid hyper structures like that. This when it's done. So it's crossing, there's an alleyway below. So it's crossing, this is 10-meter simple bridge. But then actually, if you see this one, so the bridge is there. So before you getting to the crown, you passing the bridge first. So it's give people in Baba in Lampung, which is, they know bamboo, but then they don't know how to use it, or they don't think bamboo is useful. Start believing when they passing the bridge. And then, oh, it's strong. Yes, it's strong. Even you can jump there, and like there could be 10 people jumping there. This is no problem with the structures. So it's I think the Bupati is happy. I'm still approaching him to create more bamboo buildings there in Baba to show to the people in Sumatra actually. By your bamboo can become something nice. This one, I think the last two one, we also get invited from the country Taiwan in Taoyuan in Taiwan. Become one of the exhibitors in Taoyuan art installation, something Taoyuan art in 2020. As one of the artists from Indonesia, so it become like, okay, I would say the bamboo ambassador. Indonesia known as the Garuda. So we try to make something Garuda. Garuda has landed at Taoyuan. That's the idea. So become an Indonesian representative, come to Taiwan, because at the time the corona has happened, I cannot go there. I really want to go there, but then Taiwan just blocked, and Indonesia one of the worst country, so we cannot go inside there. So the idea is like this combinations between bamboo that I forget, it's about 17 meters, I think, the span of the wings. And then we use the steel structures behind as the body and the leg of the birds of the Garuda. And then we make really details because we cannot go there, so we need to make sure that bamboo laborers in Taiwan can do it, and they do it really professionally compared to what we've done in Indonesia. They use all the massive tools, but then I cannot blame them. This is not that really what we want, but then they improve it by themselves. But still, okay, the wings are a bit broken, but then okay, and it's still stand there. And then actually this installation's only for 1 month, but then they said the mayor of Taoyuan really like this. And anyway, this is built inside the campus, so they keep it I think until now. So it's been more than 1 year. They said that they wait until I come there and then touch the Garuda by myself. But then let's see what happened with the Corona. So I just get the picture from them. So yeah, these structures for us is really nice. Indonesia, representing Indonesia there, and then also actually like they're following really what we want to do. I mean, when I say A, they say A. It's really professional. I really like to work with the people like that. Yeah, this is the last thing I want to show. All the projects that we have done, always pushing our creativity, always push our boundary, but for sure trying to be responsible in any ways. And this is actually should be done if the Corona is not happening, but now still pending. This is we try to go to the infrastructure. So this is about the bridge. I just give you a teaser like this. I think this bridge design never been done again before. This is only from the side view. I'm not showing you the top view yet, but this will be like 30-meter span bridge, pedestrian bridge, not for the car or for the motorbikes. But then effstudio designing this, and then this has been approved with the government, approved with the local. This will be in Bali, in local village and stuff. So we just wait until the Corona conditions getting better, and we build this one. And this become, I think, one of another achievement of designing bamboo structures. So I hope by always creating something like this, the bamboo opportunity getting better in the society. I mean, like people start believing, oh, actually 30-meter bridge, easy with bamboo. So no need to be always steel or concrete, something like that. You know, that's what we're trying to do, while also we love to have something that unique, unusual, and I think that's most of our clients come to us because we're trying to be different and give new experience. Yeah, I think that's what's my story and my effstudio story. I hope you guys enjoy and get inspired. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mas Evan. What
Yeah,
impressive works you have done.
thank
So
you.
it's very inspiring. So I think we can start with Q&A session now. Yeah, there are some questions here already. And for the audience on Facebook Live, you can also type your question in the comment section. Yeah, maybe later also Mas Evan can answer the question written in the Facebook page. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can search there, and then you can can continue asking question even after this talk ended later.
Yeah.
So the first question from Kayim7, yeah, I don't know if it is Miss or Mr. Okay, no problem. Okay, hi sir, I have question. I wonder if the types of bamboo plays a different effect to the building or not. Yeah, and if yes, can you explain how does it affect? Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Just ask.
for sure. Every materials have their own characters. Even it names bamboo, but then they have different species, different size, different thickness. So if we found something that we never find before, so we go to our engineer. We make a samples. We cut the samples, send it to the engineer, and they will analyze. Okay, this the strengths, the tensions, the compressions, all the thing they give us the information. So after that, we know actually, okay, for making columns with this bamboo, if we use the bamboo betong, for example, you know, you have also in Malaysia, if bamboo betong, we only need one, but we use the new bamboo because of the strength is half of the betong, then we make it 2 or 3 for one columns, we bundle them with 3. So that's affecting how the buildings, how the design, for sure. I think it's not only for bamboo and every other materials. You need to understand the characteristic materials, then apply to the design differently. I think
Okay.
that's my answer.
Thank you, Mas Evan. I think
Yeah,
we have 96 audience now in at
nice.
Zoom. Yeah, and then most of them familiar face in Malaysia. Architect
Okay,
Mel, Kak Eti Rosemary, Architect Adrianta, and a lot. Yeah, thank you guys for participating, and also
thank you.
even I have my former classmate from Medan, Architect Dr. Rafli
Oh yeah,
Tanjung.
yeah.
Okay, I think quite
Sorry,
interesting discussion
bring my
tonight.
dog.
Uh, okay, the next question, yeah, yes, some people also typing question in the Facebook comment. Yeah. Okay, next question is I think similar question, but it's also important. Yeah. Normally, what species of bamboo tree that's suitable for main structural members? So for main structural members. So maybe Ms. Evan can share your experience. What type of bamboo species you usually use for the main structural members?
Yeah. Firstly, I'm sorry for my dog. It's really noisy. But anyway,
He loves bamboo. That's
he love
bamboo.
bamboo. Yeah, I mean, like he
What
protect my bamboo forest in the front of our studio, so that's why
Where your
it's
dog?
always
Bamboo. Where your bamboo dog?
But anyway, as a standard buildings, the main species is we use the bamboo betong maybe there, Dendrochromis asper, and then some secondary structures, the bamboo apus, bamboo tali, bamboo vulgaris, gigantoa apus, that mostly the diameter 6 until 8 centimeters. But then that's the standard. But now F-Studio trying to how if you use the small bamboo as a main structure, or even if you see the parametric crown, we use really small bamboo become the main structure. So actually, what I can say, we can use whatever materials actually, but the standard way is the betong and bamboo apus. But then, as I challenge you, especially again for these competitions and trying to be creative, maybe the small bamboo there, if you somehow designing, could be really strong. Who knows? But then that's my answer.
Okay, I think can be awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, agree with you. Uh, okay, next question from Miss Siti Hajar. A similar question from the one in the Facebook. Yeah, it's about the size of bamboo diameter that's suitable for curb. Yeah, for the
Mm.
curb shape. Yeah, I think somehow you answered it already. Yeah, but maybe you can
Yeah.
make it
Um,
clear.
if you saw some curved bamboo that in our design, we try to find the curve already bamboo on the forest. So we order to the bamboo suppliers that it's already curved, which is mostly they throw it away because we live in a straight world. So when people selling the bamboo, they sell the straight one. They try to get the straight one, which is actually when you go to the forest, there's much more the curved one. So you go to the forest. We go to the forest. So when they cut it, so and they throw away the curved one, why you throw it? Nobody will buy it. Okay, I buy it half price. This is good. So that's how we do it. So try to find the curved one instead of trying to make it curved. But then if the curve is not sweet with what we want, so then we do some adjustment. We do slicing the bamboo, we do bending the bamboo with the torch, something like that. But the smaller and maybe the less drier, it will be easier to bend. I mean, when it's already dry, but it's straight, then you want to try to bend it, this will be difficult. But then I suggest when you want to have a manually bend bamboo, then maybe you use the smaller diameter, but then bundle them instead of one big round bamboo. Try to bend it one piece. Instead of that, you can use 4 of small bamboo and then bundle them and then bend it. like sapulidi, something like that. That's maybe my questions for the diameters.
If you don't, thank you, Mas Evan. If students, if you don't know sapulidi, it's like but you know Harry Potter, yeah, it's something that Harry Potter used for the to fly, the broom, yeah,
Exactly.
broom,
The broom, yeah. Harry Potter
from the
broom.
coconut leaves.
Yes.
And maybe actually many young generation, they don't know sapulidi,
They don't know
I asked
sapulidi. Oh no, okay.
my students last time, they don't know sapulidi. Okay, I think the next question from student, yeah, Encik Muhammad Izarudin. Yeah, very cute question. Yeah. Sir, may I ask, what is the material you use to make the physical model? Okay.
Simple question. Simple answer. Bamboo. Yeah, we use the bamboo sticks.
Oh, so you use bamboo also, yeah? Okay, so
Yeah, bamboo sticks. Always
okay,
everywhere
that's
in
the
my studio.
sample. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Because it's representing the bamboo, representing the bamboo and then how it's bent stuff. Yeah.
Don't use other things. It's possible use bamboo because you
Yeah.
use bamboo. So you can experiment, yeah, when you are doing the model already. Okay,
Exactly.
I think I would like to say hello for some people here. We have Professor Madya, Dr. Muhammad Zafrul. Yeah, hello, thank you for joining us. We have also Mr. Tan Ko Hong, yeah, our head of department. That's okay. My classmate, Dr. Raflis Tanjung. Hello. Okay. Okay. The next question from Novely 12. Wow, Novely 12. Okay. Hello, Mas Evan. I have a question about the maintenance for the bamboo itself. Actually kind of have a short lifespan. Oh, okay. So what if the bamboo itself kind of broken? Or it must be student, yeah. The language kind of was very cool style. In the bamboo itself kind of broken or need to replace. So we need to think about that too as an architect. And how you solve that problem. I mean, Mas Evan, if during when the building is already done, yeah, the lifespan, there is something broken there, how to do the maintenance? I think a similar question in the comment in the Facebook. Yeah. So we can answer
together.
We can answer for two questions. So we kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. About the lifespan, there's kind of like two main reasons. I mean, one is about the materials. If the materials you choose old enough, mature enough, and then you already have put the preservations, so it should be not attacked by the termites or bugs. That's one thing. I mean, that's also main issues of make it bamboo buildings, bamboo structures last long if we choose the material and treat the material properly. The second one is the design. So the designs, if you know how to design the structures, spread the good load to each column, so it's not that really heavy and or should be balanced the load. That makes the bamboo still there. But sometimes we design something a little bit crazy, so maybe one point is getting a lot of loads, then start cracking. So that's not because of the termites, that's because of the, I would say, lack of design knowledge. So then it's not balanced structures. If that's happened in the during when this building is done, we have that issue some, but mostly thankfully it's minor. Only the rafters broken or something. So we need to replace them. If something can be replaceable, then we replace them. If it's not, for example, I mean, that's the main structures in the center and that's already connected with others, then we put another one next to it, to replacing the function of the one that already broken. So that's how we do the maintenance and reparations. Do you think we need to think about that? Yes, we need to think about the design. So that's why sometimes we go to the engineer if the design's too challenging, and then for sure, we give the responsible to the engineers, not to us. So we the one that play around, and then the engineers do the responsible if something happens. But with that confirmation from the engineer, so we know actually when we decide there's no column there, it's safe enough because the engineer said that the bamboo can hold it. So it prevent the cracks or the failure of the structures in the future. So that's how we architect work with the bamboo.
Okay, thank you, Mas Evan. So we can go to the next questions from Mr. Jimmy Tam. Okay, the first question, for long spans, how do you join two lengths of a bamboo? Yeah, and how do you work out the strength of joints?
Okay, it's smart, because there's no for example the 30-meter truss bamboo structures, we cannot use only one piece. For sure, we join. The challenge is we join the bamboo like this. We try to find the same diameter as we can, and then we have a solid shock inside. So when you have two holes and then you have something inside, it's fill it and then it's perfectly fit, and then you put the nails, bamboo packs, or even like bolt and nuts to hold them not going fall apart, something like that. So basically, two bamboo same diameters, you have smaller filler inside that filling the gap of the bamboo. Then you fix both sides with the bamboo packs, or could be with the bolts and nuts, or could be also with the rope to make sure it's not losing that way. And when you have joined something like that, cannot be only one member, at least three member, and the joints not in the same points. For example, like one is there, one is there, one is there. So they kind of like supporting each other. That's how we make the 30-meter bamboo truss in the Highland projects, and it works, and it's still okay until now.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Mas Evan. Okay, the next, I think not a question, yeah, but it's a kind of invitation, yeah, from Miss Ati Rosemary M. Arivin. She is a lecturer, senior lecturer from University Malaya, Malaysia, the oldest university here. Yeah, so he's asking whether you love to organize a tour to your works later on when the travel is possible after this pandemic.
would love to.
So,
You can ask Ibu Wawa. Ibu Wawa. No, but
yeah, I can be the travel agent, yeah.
IT. Or even actually effstudio also handle kind of tour too. I mean, we plan that. I mean, not only tour, but then doing the bamboo workshops too. So not only visiting the not only visiting the bamboo building, then you get inspired and making something.
Yeah,
but then Corona happened.
That will be great. Yeah, we will do it. We will do it. We promise we will do it after this pandemic. Yes. So the next question, I think from the same guy, Mr. Jimmy Tam. Is bamboo attacked by termites or similar pests? And what is expectation of life of the bamboo structure? I think, yes, this is very important question.
Yeah, and this mostly my clients' questions. Yeah, it's attacked by termite. Yes, when you cut them not in the right times, and then you're not doing the preservation. Actually, if we cut in the right time, when all the sugar is not in that bamboo poles, it should be okay. We can ask our ancient, our grandfather, they're not using the chemicals at that time, and then they are okay. But they just know when the bamboo is not full of sugar, and then they cut only in a specific time in a year. But now we cut every day. I mean, every whatever we need, then cut the bamboo. So it we're not following again the moon and all the calendars should be. But anyway, because of we cutting like that in our industrial age, that's why we need to have the preservation chemical, synthetic chemical. We use the boron liquid, the borax and boric acid become the solutions. So the bamboo we sunk in, we dip it. Sometimes we boil them inside the boron liquid. It replacing the sugar inside the bamboo with that boron salt. So the logically, after we do the treatment like that, the preservations, the termites will not eat the salt because it's salty. So it's not interesting for them anymore. So that's why the bamboo then become not eaten by termite. So that's the logic of it. So we change the sugar with the salt. So after we doing that, I believe the bamboo structures can be last longer. What I give my clients the guarantee of the buildings, at least it can be stay for 20 years, 20. Based on my experience in bamboo, start from green school in 2000. Now it's been 13, 14 years, right? Is the green school still okay? So I'll say 20 years is possible. The bamboo and still be there. I think that's answering the questions.
Yeah, I think maybe I can add on a little bit regarding the expectation of life. Yeah, we actually have many of bamboo buildings. Yeah, if we go to Lombok, we go to my hometown in Medan. Yeah, not in Medan, outside Medan.
Yeah,
we have actually bamboo malls. Yeah, bamboo buildings.
Yeah.
It's already there like for 400 years. Yeah, even
Exactly.
400 years. Yeah, it is true. It is true. So maybe there should be research on this, why that building lasts for that long. Yeah, we don't know how they do the treatment, but like in my village, right? Because they always maybe it was treated. It is treated after the treatment is still been treated uh, from the smoke.
Yeah, they don't have
From
any
the
deadline at that
chicken.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the maybe one day you can make a visit to see this
Yeah.
old bamboo buildings. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, should we continue to the next questions? From I think we already answered that question. Okay, from Mr. Jonathan Wong. Yeah, Mr. Evan, project on the bridge. Yeah, or he's asking about the bridge project. First, does it come with a roof? Yeah. If not, what kind of coating applied on the bamboo? Okay, thank you.
The last one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's not come with the roof because I make a little bit. This will be the bridge in front of the new beach club in Bali. So if we make a roof, it will be block the view from the beach club to the beach. So there's no roof structures on the top of the bridge. But then we will apply big membrane at the wings of the bridge, because I'm not showing the top view of the bridge, but then that should be covered by the membrane. So we protect the bamboo from the top with the membrane. And then the pathway, we use the ironwood clavers, and then we have a waterproofing underneath. So the bamboo under the ironwood and the membrane, it's safe, fully protected. But from the side view, you will see, oh, that's bamboo bridge and exposed. So that's the challenge. And but for other things, make sure that when you design with the bamboo, you need to protect them. If you want to the building stay longer, with the roof or with the put something on the top of it as what we designed for the bridge. But yeah, you need to cover them from the direct sun and rain. It's more about the, sun is about the heat then become the movement of the bamboo and getting cracks. Rain, it will be degradations, will be molds and something like that. So that's the characteristic of the bamboo. We need to consider the protections.
Okay, well, I think we already passed the time, but there are still many questions. Yeah, there are many people here very interested to this discussion. So I think we can continue a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay, Mas Evan?
Okay, belum ngantuk.
The night is still young.
Still young, masih sore.
Okay. I think for the bamboo treatment, for the treatment after the construction, you must use also kind of coating. I know that there is a Propan, Propan from the brand
Sponsor.
from Indonesia. Oh, it's not sponsored. Yeah, it's okay. we are not sponsored by Propan, but we can say maybe for those that in Indonesia you can use Propan. Also in Malaysia you can use Nippon, Nippon paint. They have
it's not a sponsor.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe
the
after this they will coating. Yeah.
No, I purposely to say that Propan and Nippon, maybe the next talk they will sponsor. Yeah. So
exactly.
We can pay you a bit higher.
Please Propan, please Nippon paint.
I think the organizer Encik Mulo and Mr. Encik, this one, maybe can contact Propan and Nippon paint, they can sponsor our talk, for the bamboo coating and. Okay, I think we can take a look to Mr. Gala's Anugrah question. Yeah. So it's an unconventional type of construction, or he said it is your design is unconventional. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you manage the construction? I mean, are you as the designer always there in charge of the construction? Because there are not many contractor who can build this type of construction. So are you practicing design and build practice?
Yeah, mostly like that. We design something, but then for sure our clients want to they don't want to get the troubles to find another person to responsible to build it. So mostly we are designing and then building. So now I'm trying to make it like we have like separate company. F-studio is mostly the design, but then after that we can recommend our F-con, now the constructions, that become when the contractors. And actually we have few laborers too, the bamboo laborers, the bamboo supplies too. So it's there, yeah. And actually F-con also can be built other architects design if they need to. That's why now we expanding F-studio, but I'm still loving the design. But anyway, every design that I can in the end approve and then start to build, I'm still loving to be on site every single day. Actually, if I have time, But now I need to do all the other studio things, so maybe my stuff mostly going there. If something happen, like really critical issues on site, then I directly go there and then see what happened. But personally, I really love to be on site, and then because there must be something different than what you design in the drawings, because it's bamboo, it's flexible, it's you design something curved like this, but in the end, oh, actually more curve we have. And what's the consequence of it? We need to directly think on site. Yeah, something like that. This happened, and then for us, it's fun. It's part of the process. But now I leave it mostly to my staff doing that, and then they're reporting to me, and then yeah, that's how we do now.
So you involve also in the maintenance after the building done.
Oh yeah, that's become kind of like our commitment, and so the clients is trust us. So when it's something happen, they call it. Evan, there's a indicate of termites maybe. Then we just go directly there, which is actually not. It's only dust from the housekeeping is not cleaning up. But then they thought it would be termites. But then even like we believe there's no termite in our buildings, but then we still going there directly. As SOS.
So from design, build, and maintenance. Okay.
And maintenance, yeah, but that's the aim for people believing using bamboo, because when you build
awesome.
bamboo, it's
That's why we can call you Bamboo Warrior, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The next question is quite technical question from Mr. Wenkau. Yeah. To insert rebar, yeah, the reinforcement bar, the steel rebar, yeah, at both ends of bamboo. What grouting to use for bonding the rebar with bamboo? What bonding you use? Any? Do you use it? Do you use it or not? This
yeah,
rebar
we use it.
in
rebar inside the bamboo, right?
Yeah.
Or
the steel bar, the steel bar, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot also how to say it.
It should be. My engineer says the effective one is with the resin, but then it's really expensive. But the resin is fully bonded perfectly. But then we use the cement, sand, and small little gravels.
Okay, the concrete mixture. You mean?
Yeah, concrete mixture.
Yeah, cement mixture.
Yeah. So it's not with the big gravel, but the small gravel. So, but then it helps to holding the bamboo and the rebar. But I personally think still not that effective as a resin. But then the cost wise cannot comparable. So we're still okay using the concrete. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. I think. Thank you, Miss. Mas Evan. I just like quite shocked here. We still have 15 question, or maybe we can. We don't have that much time. I think we can stay until 10 minutes. Yeah. Organizer, Encik Rahim, Encik Muluk. Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I think for the next comment here. Looking for the tukang, yeah, the craftsman. I think you can text Mas Evan directly, yeah, asking for his tukang. Maybe he also offer this. What's this? Offer the service, yeah, to find you a tukang. I think okay. Okay, the next question from Mr. Jelly also. That was from Pak Wawan, yeah. And now from Mr. Jelly, asking borak soap to add salt to the bamboo. I think you answered this question already. Yeah. Oh, this is from Dr. Ahmad Nasution. Is my classmate. Hello, I call him Aan. Yeah. Hello, Dr. Aan. Okay, great question. Dr. Aan, all the way from Medan. Okay, good. Yeah, you support orang Medan, ya. Okay. Orang Medan here, super. Okay, I'm an urban designer. My question is, what do you think about the potential of bamboo as buildings in urban areas in the future? I think it's very interesting question. Yeah, for the use of bamboo for city dwellings. Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you for the question, Dr. An.
As a dwelling city, I think we need to do a lot more research about it compared to, I mean, like the comfortability, the sound insulation, and the fire proof things, and safety, and then like not easy to broken, something like that. But then it's getting there. There's a lot of universities doing that. I mean, like it's become a modular house using bamboo, and then maybe combine with steel joint and stuff to make it stronger, and then stuff like that. But it's getting there. But then I think for now, not yet the one that really can be applied. But for me, and as urban designer, maybe try to introduce the using bamboo in public facilities first, instead of become like the dwelling. I mean, the one that we make in Taiwan, actually, I asked them to make a really proper roof so it can be as a shelter in the
urban area
garden. Yeah, so I mean that could be like become their public buildings. It's not always using steel, or think that to be another options using bamboo structures, or even like bus shelters, something like that. Maybe start with that. That's maybe more reasonable instead of. But then I believe if we can go until the dwellings, that would be great. That's solving a lot of problems.
Okay.
Thank you, Bang Effan.
Yeah, I think we can do was joint research in the future, yeah, Dr. Aan, yeah, with your university.
Betul.
for that issue. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The next question, I think it's already answered. Yeah, the similar question by Mr. Tesnim here regarding the treatment of bamboo. So we skip this, yeah. Okay. Okay, just I think no more questions. I think there is one request here. I think you got a project offer, Mr. Effan, Mas Effan.
Yeah, after to the works from we have
from
actually. Maybe I share it here because there's also like a Malaysian Bamboo Society, right? Actually, we have a few potential projects. Maybe in some in KL, but in Langkawi, Malaysia. I've been going to Langkawi for 3 times to convince. I mean, one convincing the clients. After the clients, okay, but we stop when convincing the government and the insurance. So actually, the clients want to build a small bamboo resort in Pantai Tengah, Langkawi. I've been there, checking the site. We put the design, and then he kind of like it. So we go to the permits. So we provide drawings, and local architects, Malaysian architects, also transferring our drawings to their standards. But then it's considered, they say it, bamboo building is like a rumah kampung. So they're not, they don't want to have that kind of rumah kampung in Langkawi. Even like they can see the design. No, the regulation just if if bamboo buildings, that's considered as rumah kampung. So you cannot build some hospitality buildings with that kind of standard. And also the insurance, they don't want to give you covers when it's bamboo easy to burn. So that's the challenge. I mean, my clients is really serious, want to build bamboo there in Pantai Tengah. I'm also excited to have projects maybe in Malaysia. I even going to Hutan Raya in Langkawi, going inside there to see there's you have local bamboo, which is really nice. But then yeah, it's stuck now with that government and insurance, and then my clients cannot move. Okay. But the good story, that's the Datai right in Langkawi. I heard that's owned by the government. I think they have one small bamboo buildings there in their facility. So if the Datai can build, it should be can be built in other place in Langkawi or in Malaysia too. In terms of permits and stuff, maybe bamboo house is simpler, but then maybe bamboo for the hospitality still quite challenging in Malaysia compared to in Indonesia. It is true or not? That's my question.
Okay. I think after this talk, Encik Zainuddin Abdul Razak can contact Mas Evan, you guys can contact each other, yeah, to work together after this pandemic. Yeah. Maybe one more question before we end. It's not really a question. Just asking whether you offer online bamboo workshop for university students. This is a question from Chin Wen Yen from the Facebook Live. Yeah. I think you answer it already. Yeah, you can do that, right? Yeah, if there is a request. Yeah, I think we can organize it also together.
Sure.
With our university in the future.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. I
Love
think
to.
very okay. Well, I think it has been very interesting discussion, very fruitful sharing.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mas Evan. Yeah, thank you so much
Yeah.
for sharing your experience, your knowledge with us, with our students here, and with our bamboo families in Malaysia. Yeah, Cik Muluk?
You can ask Mr. Effan to share his contact email or.
Oh, okay. I'll put in this chat. Yeah.
Put it contact email
okay.
Or your Instagram page or your.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So people can. You.
I think yes,
because
you can.
Usually
You can
after the talk, they will always contact me asking for, to get in touch with the speaker. To hire you to design their bamboo structure in their.
Yes, please.
Yeah, their resort or something.
Also, if you have more question, you can go to PEM Facebook page. Yeah, you can type your question at the comment section. If Mas Effan is free, maybe he would like to answer your question there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got Mas Evan email here and phone number, so you may contact him after this talk. Encik Muluk, and should we do the what we call it group photos kind of thing?
Maybe Miss Wawa, you can advertise our next talk on next Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. For the next talk, yeah.
Before we end the session.
Yeah. As for your information, if you are joined late, yeah, this talk is a bamboo talk series. So this is the week 4. Yeah. So week 5, we will have another interesting topic by also architect from Bali. Yeah. Miss Widi Nugroho. Yeah. Mas Widi Nugroho. So stay tuned. Don't miss it. Also, Widi Nugroho is also young bamboo architect. So it will be the talk will be 4th of August, also Wednesday, at the same hour. At the same Facebook Live also. Masa or PEM Facebook page. Yeah, so stay tuned. Don't miss our bamboo talk for the next week. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe after this we can do everybody can on the video. Maybe so we do this, right?
Yeah. Can take the group photograph or record.
Oh.
Ready?
Everyone, please turn on your camera.
On camera.
Is Akita Adrianta still around? Oh, Engineer Ahmad Mazlan also is here.
Oh yeah, Engineer Mazlan, how are you?
Thank you. How's things?
Hi, nice to see you virtually. We have also
collaborated with Mr. Effan.
Oh, yeah, Encik Majlan, our bamboo leader in Malaysia.
Nice. Nanti kita ketemu Pak Paslan.
Ya bisa nanti lepas pandemi.
Iya, lepas pandemi saya main ke sana.
There is also Mr. Dera Ayush. Where you come from, sir?
I am one of Effan's clients, actually.
Okay.
He's
Wow,
building
awesome.
multiple villas for us in Bali. Yeah.
Oh, you are not Balinese, right?
No, I'm not Balinese. I am from Palestine, but building
okay.
a small resort in Bali, and Effan is the architect. Yeah.
Awesome,
Thank you, dear
awesome.
master.
Mhm. Great work so far. Great work so far.
Great, so thank you.
Ridwan, are you ready to take the photo? I think we can take the photo now, Wawa.
Okay, everybody smile. Okay. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's it.
Take your tape.
Yeah.
Pages, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, one more page. Oh, not many on the video.
Too shy.
Too shy.
Dandan dulu.
Mhm. I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay, I think I think we come to the end of this Bamboo Talk series, week 4. Yeah. So again, see you in Bamboo Talk series week 5 next week. Okay. Bye bye everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye bye everyone. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Meet you guys
Thank you,
soon.
Mas Evan.
Yeah.
We will visit you, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.